In Mexico, as in the rest of the world, death is not the end. It is a bridge, a return, a colorful memory that blossoms amidst incense and flowers. And in the midst of this vibrant celebration walks a figure we all know, La CATRINA.
Damos paso a CATRINA festiva.
With her skeletal smile and elegant bearing, she reminds us that death does not discriminate, and that in the end, we are all equal before destiny. La CATRINA was born from the mind of the great José Guadalupe Posada at the beginning of the 20th century. Her original name was La Calavera Garbancera, a social critique disguised as humor, as the great artistic geniuses used to do. It represented those who denied their indigenous roots, who aspired to appear European, and forgot that beneath the skin we are all bone and dust. Years later, the muralist Diego Rivera gave her form and elegance in his work Dream of a Sunday Afternoon in Alameda Central Park. Since then, the CATRINA has ceased to be just a satire, to become a cultural symbol, an immortal muse that accompanies the Mexican people in their unique relationship with death. La CATRINA is not a symbol of fear. She's a symbol of respect and reconciliation. She shows us that death should not be feared, but understood, honored, and celebrated. Her elegance represents the dignity of the soul. Her smile tells us that death does not destroy, it transforms. And her flowers remind us, above all, that life continues in the memory of those who love. Every November 2nd, tradition dictates that when Mexicans place candles, bread, and photographs, La CATRINA is always present. Not to take anyone away, but to remind us to live fully while we still breathe. Today, La CATRINA is more than just a figure. She is an emblem of tradition for many Mexicans. She appears in parades, on altars, murals, and in songs. Her elegant and colorful image is a mirror in which Mexico sees itself and recognizes its history, the blend of indigenous and European influences, the tragic and the festive, the intertwined of death and life. Because in Mexico, even death dresses in its finest and comes out to dance among the living to remind us that what truly dies is oblivion. La CATRINA doesn't come to frighten us. She comes to remind us that time is short, that life is a breath, and that the wisest thing we can do with that breath is to live it with love, with art, and with gratitude. Because death in Mexico is no absence. It is an eternal presence in the hearts of those who remember us. And as long as we remember, celebrate, and love, La CATRINA will continue to be here among us, smiling with her skull face and whispering to us sweetly, "Live, because one day I too will embrace you."